Hello, seekers. Wildly of Wildly Tarot and Wild Moon Medicine Collective for women here. And I am bringing you the Moonday message for this week, this first full week of October, and for the month of October, but in particular, this first week beginning October 4th. And if you are watching this, then yay, the gods at Facebook and Instagram came back online. There was a huge crash of those social media programs last night. And it really brought up for me the message that came through for us this moon day. We are in the midst of Mercury Retrograde, and actually we've been moving with lots of planets being retrograde at the same time. And if you're unfamiliar with astrology, retrograde simply means that from our perspective, the planet seems to be moving backwards. So it's considered a time when whatever potency and medicine those planets might carry is on pause. We're taking a break, we're reflecting, we're moving backward. It's an opportunity for us to review how those particular archetypes show up in our lives and to see if we're in right relationship and reciprocity with them. And so Mercury being retrograde, Mercury is the planet of communication. It's also the planet of electronics and things of that nature. So it makes so much sense that we would lose our social media streams during this time. I'm so curious. Let me know in the comments below, how did that affect you when you woke up today and went to tune in? What went through your body? It's an interesting opportunity to review, how does social media affect my life? How addicted to social media am I? How much do I allow the frequency of that online space to affect me and my well-being and how I move in the world? With no shame or judgment, I also got on there very early this morning to work and whatnot. So I'm right in that same space with you. It's just an opportunity in this retrograde time to really take note, to notice, to collect the data so we can decide how we want to operate moving forward. Now, the cards that we received for this month of October and for this week, first we have the Wilding. And this really feels like a medicine archetype for all of us. The Wilding is all about coming back to source, coming back into connection with our deepest, most primal selves, and allowing that core essential nature to fuel what we are doing in our lives, how we're moving through our lives. I love that we have the swords here. This is very connected to the tarot, to the element of fire, to passion, to really, the solar plexus, sovereignty. It's just really connected with getting to that core true nature of who we are and tuning into that being and allowing that being to be driving our lives, to be in the driver's seat of our lives, as opposed to the monkey mind who might be spinning out of control during these times, right? Like, we are faced with a lot of interesting things that we individually have not had to experience before. We're seeing polarities left and right coming together, finding values in common, and wondering, how the heck do I have so much in common with someone who I thought was so different from me? Or, oh my gosh, I thought I really knew that person, and now I'm learning that their value systems are quite different from mine. We're just really being offered this opportunity to come into our own wild nature and start to recognize one another as being all individual wild people with our own unique sets of values and patterns and traumas and stories and behaviors. And can we just be with each other's differences rather than attempting to control one another's differences so that we can feel more comfortable around one another, right? That's really the thread of the power over paradigm that we have been handed through white supremacist, patriarchal, capitalist culture, is that there's always someone who gets to be on top and tell us what to do so that we can be comfortable and safe, so that we know what to expect from one another. And it really contracts the social fabric and prevents us from wholly stepping into our unique, vibrant frequency. So this week and this month, we are invited deeper and deeper into that wild magnetic knowing, that universal life force spark that we all have been gifted within. So I want to invite and encourage you to do a little digging this week and this month. Do a little journaling, a little self-inquiry. Really use this opportunity and this Mercury retrograde to reflect and dig a little deeper into this juicy, dynamic being that you are. You are so much more than your job. You are so much more than how the people in your family see you. You are so much more than your relationships. You are a radiant, energetic spark of love. And this month, we have an opportunity to really plug in to that sensation. And it is coupled here with After the Storm from the Sacred Rebels deck. I love this owl. It's just such a beautiful omen, the owl in this beautiful moonlight. And the message with this card is to recognize that when we are in the storm, and we are in the storm, my friends, when we are in the storm, the only thing that we can do is keep our feet under us and our head above water. We just need to keep showing up, keep treading water, keep taking care of ourselves, and know that every storm comes to an end. Nothing lasts forever. Everything changes. And when the storm comes to an end, then we get to experience after the storm. We get to experience the benevolent wisdom of owl. We get to experience the visibility and truth that comes forward with the full moon. And I trust that truth will always come forward. And I trust that all storms inevitably end. And this feels like just a juicy pat on the back, says you got this. We are collectively building resilience right now during a time of great transition and change. Everything is up for grabs. We are currently manifesting and co-creating what our future dynamics will be, both within individual communities and collectively as countries and on a global level. Things are being restructured and redefined. We are reorganizing ourselves in the microcosm and the macrocosm. And your voice, your thoughts, and your presence are so needed in all of those ways. So, chin above water, keep taking care of yourself, keep drinking water, get outside when there's sunshine, move your body, stay connected with your people in whatever ways feel safe and accessible to you. You are a human animal, and every animal needs community. It needs comfort, it needs food and water, it needs shelter, and it needs opportunity to step into rest and relaxation so that the nervous system can reset itself. That seems like the Moonday message for October and for this week. I'm hearing the phrase resilience through integrity. So take that with you. I hope that it serves you well. I hope that you have everything that you need. Please like this video, please subscribe, please pass it to a friend. It really helps me and my small business to continue to step towards thriving. And if you would like to work with me, I have just opened the portal to Wild Moon Medicine Collective for women. It is at a founding members rate of only $28 a month right now, and the portal is going to stay open until October 13th. So we have 9 more days until it closes, and it won't open again until 2022 when the price is going to go up. So if you would like to join me, this is the most accessible way to work with me at a very, very affordable price point. And for founding members who join prior to Dark Moon on October 6th, you also get a free 30-minute session with me that's valued at $50. So it is a really good deal, a really special treat, and I so deeply want to share this healing and liberation space with you. So if you have curiosity, please check out the link in my bio, shoot me a message, send me an email, and I would be delighted to answer any questions. Until next Moonday, take good care.